All right. Well, welcome back to the Fourth and Wrong podcast. I am one of your hosts, Colin, joined here by Dallas, Marshall, and Donnie. We're going to start off just taking a recap back at this last week. Who wants to start us off?
You want me to read off the predictions or
We'll
predictions?
do that. We'll do that after
Okay.
this segment. That'll transition us into the picks.
All right,
We went
Mr.
over this
Host.
last week.
I'm
and
not
we
the
added
only
this part
host.
to the podcast.
You listen to what I say and you do what I say. Shut your mouth.
Anyway,
Chargers suck.
Chargers suck.
Yeah, they suck. Brandon Staley is half of it, but
I didn't get to
Still.
watch the game, so I'll let y'all take the lead on that conversation.
Dak still sucks. Don't let him deceive you. Like, just because they played the Chargers defense, he only put up 20 points in the Chargers defense. Don't let him think that he's the freaking man of the hour. But I guess the only thing that matters is that the Lions won again.
Mm.
5-1.
5-1, tied for best record in the league. Yeah,
I
we're doing
love.
great.
I was going back watching the old video, and my favorite thing is Dallas talking about how Aiden Hutchinson was going to have the best game of the year, and that was probably his worst game of the year.
Yeah.
Aiden Hutchinson, he was because he didn't get any sacks like the Chiefs game, but no pressures. Like that man Baker was fine and collective in that pocket. So
Yeah.
he got bottled up. So, but it is what it is. You can't have every game. Micah Parsons didn't do shit against whoever they play, the 49ers. So it is what it is.
Exactly.
Speaking of the 49ers, they got somehow lost to the Browns. I guess I owe an apology. I owe an apology to Dallas, kind of explaining
not even just losing to the
Myles
Browns.
Garrett tossed that man Trent Williams, which he got injured and he was gone by the second quarter or the third quarter. But the play, like we all saw the scuffle before the game. Did you guys see like where the angle where Trent Williams came in and basically killed Elijah Moore? The announcer made a comment, and it was the funniest thing in the world. I was watching on the TV, and the commentator sent, and there comes Trent Williams in there, and he just sent Elijah Moore to the upper deck, like basically saying that Trent Williams manhandled him. But then there was a clip that during the game where Myles Garrett literally just grabbed this man Trent Williams and threw him to the ground. It's like Myles Garrett is an animal.
He's a dog, bro. He's so underrated.
An animal.
So underrated.
His power, and I think that's where Micah Parsons and Myles Garrett differ. Is Myles Garrett is strong and really good at block shedding, and then you got Micah Parsons' finesse moves are just unmatched. So I think that's why they're a bit different.
Yeah, I think not only did they lose to the Browns, though, they lost to the Browns with PJ fucking Walker as their quarterback. Like, no offense to PJ Walker, bro's playing in the NFL, and I'm not, but like.
This man was a huge. What if this man was a huge Fourth and Wrong podcaster? Like he just loved this show.
He's one of our 8 views a week,
Yeah.
Yeah, but that 49ers kicker Moody, he missed the game winner.
Yeah, what a fucking loser. I wonder where that guy went to school.
Yeah, where did he go to school?
Wherever he went to school, they should shut down that athletic department like
Seriously,
this week, man.
I agree with
they should shut down that
one.
athletic department before Saturday. That'd be real fucking great.
What's funny is my girlfriend being a Michigan fan. Well, the week before this, she was like, "Man, Jake Moody isn't he just the best kicker in the NFL?"
She jinxed it.
I was like, he's pretty good. I took his over on his kicks, and then this man said, "Shank." It's like, okay, yep, there it is.
He was perfect on the year coming in, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. He was doing really damn good, and then all of a sudden,
I feel like a lot of people lost their streak this week. Like a lot of kickers that were coming into the week, like either perfect or near perfect, missed a ton of kicks.
The Commanders must have been involved somehow.
Facts.
It was a good week, though.
Yeah, pretty good week. Lions, not losing first place in the NFC. We're coming for the 1 seed.
I'm still standing by like the both teams, the Chiefs and the Eagles, just do not look like they are ready to go out and win a Super Bowl. Both those teams just
I still think the 49ers are going to be the team to beat.
It's
in the NFC.
I know they lost, but it's like just, the Chiefs are just making games close that do not need to be close. Like, how are we down to a 1-possession game versus the Broncos? Like, literally, like sweating that the Broncos could actually make a comeback here. Like, it's actually scary. And then the Jets beating the Eagles. It's like, what is going on? It's like, it's just crazy. I
think if I remember right, we were talking about Eagles. We had the same conversation last week, and we were
Yeah.
like, I think one of us even said, "Don't be surprised if the Jets pull this one off in the picks." I
Nobody
can't
gets
remember
Jets.
who it was, but
Nobody gets Jets, but it was
yeah,
me.
we were just like, we're gonna go Eagles because that's the safe pick, but we wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
But
it was
yeah,
I don't know. It's weird. Just both of those teams are just. I don't know. They don't seem right. And then it's like, okay, well then, and that's why a lot of people are saying the Lions are the best team right now. I don't know if I know Donnie's watches the show every now and then, but undisputed, they were talking about are the Lions the best team in the NFC?
yeah,
And it's like, honestly, could they be talked about for the best team in the NFL? And it's like, so you think, okay, the Chiefs and the Eagles do not look like they should. The Eagles just lost. They haven't actually been dominating teams like they should be. They've barely been squeaking out wins, and the Eagles just lost. So then you go to the 49ers. Okay, well, they just lost to the Browns. It's like, well, how the hell does that happen? And then you go to the Dolphins. They're destroying teams, but when they had to play a good team and they played the Bills, they got murdered. So it's like,
yeah.
all right. So it's like, the Lions are up there, man. It sucks that it all came down to one overtime loss versus Seattle
Yeah,
to make a
well,
6-0. But I'm not going to complain being 5-1.
exactly.
I'm being greedy.
Man.
It is wild to think that like that one mistake, like, was the difference between. I mean, not that there's much difference between where we are now and being undefeated, other than for like the ability to say, "Hey, the Lions are 6-0," but um, like it's crazy to think that we would for sure be, you know, the best record, like the sole owner of the best record in the NFL right now, if it weren't for one mistake in that Seahawks game.
I went back to that 2011 season where it was the last time we started 5-1, and I was curious about like what our record looked like that year. We started off 5-0 in 2011, and then we went 5-2 after 7 games. So we won 5 in a row and then lost 2. So 6-1. If we can go into Baltimore, man, that would be
Respectfully, this team is built different, mainly at quarterback.
way different.
There's this motherfucking dog named Jared Goff under center.
And
Not
Donnie
this
hadn't.
bitch Matthew Stafford.
Me and Donnie had.
Matthew
Man.
Stafford threw for 40 plus touchdowns and 5,000 yards in 2011. But okay, let's pump the brakes.
Me and Donnie had a conversation. We had an encounter with an older dude at work, and the way this man was like, he had never football fell off the face of the earth. He's like, we were talking about fantasy football, and he's like, fantasy football. And we're like, yeah. And he's like, are the Lions good? And we were like, yeah, they're 5-1. Who's your quarterback? We were like, Jared Goff. And I was like, not that bum Matthew Stafford. And Donnie went to say something, and that guy was like, he was a pretty good young man, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when is the last time this man watched an NFL football
Pretty
game?
good young man.
And this
Probably
is
like
what
2009.
and this is what makes me
Like,
mad.
there's a
I
lot
know
of Matthew Stafford showed a lot of promise that year.
I know the
I bet you
Lions
he
have
won
been-
some games in Detroit.
I know the Lions have been through bad, but I've had multiple customers at our job. They have like oh yeah, big Lions guy, or like I'm wearing a Lions shirt or something. They're like, big Lions guy, and I'm like, yeah. And they're like, I finally am gonna start watching them again and paying attention to them because like they're good. It's like, okay, I see a problem with like, so we're just gonna tune out when our team's bad and like not sit through the hardship. It's like I understand it's hard, but like I've been through there. I've been there.
It makes moments like this as a fan like that much more enjoyable, like sitting through the bullshit.
Yeah, and when people
Like, if
tell me they're
Michigan
like, "Oh,
State,
I can tune back in
10
now,"
years
it's
down the
like,
line were to win a national championship after the low point that we're in right now, like
Mhm.
that'd be the fucking greatest feeling ever.
yeah, it's just to hear people be like, "Now I just don't want to start watching the Lions again." It's like, of course you do. It's like, why you're not gonna sit through the actual watching of the rebuild, but when they're good, that's when it's time to come back. But to finish out the recap, I'll run over our predictions and how we did. So week 6, in last place in their predictions, Dallas, you had a record of 9-6.
Yo, 9-6 is last place this week.
9-6 is
bad.
last place.
It's not terrible.
Tied for second place is Colin and Donnie at 10-5. Both of you went 10-5. And then I won with I went 12-3.
Mm.
So it was a pretty decent week for me.
Yeah, not a bad week.
Sitting at the overall records right now, Donnie's still in first place in 63 and 30. I am 5 games behind him at 58 and 35. And then Dallas is 2 games behind me at 56 and 37. And then Colin is 5 games behind him at 51 and 42.
We're eating.
So currently,
Comeback
Colin
starts
from
now,
first to
baby.
last, Colin, you are 12 games back, 12 games back from Donnie. So, hey,
right where we want them.
this man Colin this
Yep.
week, everybody's gonna be like, all right, so we got the
Gotta
Chiefs
have
versus
that
the
Dan Campbell
Panthers.
mentality.
Everyone's gonna be
We're
like,
in
the
a
Chiefs.
rebuild right
Colin's
now.
like, I gotta make the comeback. I'm gonna go to the Panthers this week.
Exactly.
And then the most
Exactly.
crazy thing ever. But yep,
I'm
those
just
are
gonna start going for the upset every week.
Yeah.
not much to
Very
pick.
nice.
Like we didn't really, it wasn't really calling that much. Obviously, Donnie didn't really get to put his input on any of the games. But from what I heard from us three, it's just, I mean, we didn't really call much. I mean, we kind of were right about the games that were going to be close, except for us, talking about the Bills Giants game. Who knew the Bills would really make that one close? But there was no really like huge calls. I was the only one to pick the Bengals out of all of us, even Donnie. Everyone else picked Seattle. I'm pretty sure that was the only game that was like a sole pick.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think you're right. I think you were the only one.
I think I'm gonna double check because I can check it real quick. Yeah, because most people picked the Chiefs. I think both of you, both Connie and Dallas, or Connie. Sorry, Connie. Sorry, Connie.
Excuse me.
I ship it.
Colin and
Fuck off.
both Colin and Dallas picked Tennessee to win. Me and Donnie picked the Ravens. I think everyone.
Donnie, you picked against your boy Mike Vrabel
Oh,
Did-
again.
I've gone against him twice, and I think I've been right both times. So
He has been right both
All
times.
right.
Most of us went Commanders. Most of us went Jags. Everyone went Dolphins, obviously. Colin went the Bears. Everyone else went the Vikings.
wow.
Hey. Even without Justin Fields, that was still a fucking game. I think if they
Yeah.
had Justin Fields,
What's
I would've been
funny
right.
in the
I would've
video,
been
Colin,
Yeah.
we were like talking about like how me and Dallas said the Vikings, and then as me and Dallas were saying that, Colin put on the screen this was recorded before Justin Jefferson was put on IR. Didn't matter. So
Yeah. Hey, it almost did. It almost did.
we all picked 49ers. Obviously, that one was a dud. Dallas and Donnie both picked the Saints, and they were wrong. I mean, Connie.
ain't no way.
Bro, my name is not that difficult.
This man has to be drunk. Ain't no way.
Colin picked the Texans. Damn, I don't know what the fuck. Donnie was the only person to pick the Patriots over the Raiders, so he was wrong there. All of us picked the Rams. All of us picked the Eagles. All of us picked the Bills, and then it was Dallas. You were the only person to pick the Chargers, and then they lost. So
Yeah.
that's all I got for this week. So we
I
can
will-
go into
I-
our picks.
I will say before we go into a picks, I did predict CJ Shroud's first INT.
You did.
Yeah, you did say
predict
that.
And then I got the ball right back on the same play.
Yeah, literally.
was
Literally.
They're just like, this motherfucker called this interception. We gotta let it happen.
We gotta let it happen.
That was wild.
All right. Well, we can move on to this next week's picks. Starting off with Thursday night football, we got Jags and Saints. I'm gonna pick the Jags, just off the dome. Gut reaction is telling me the Jags.
Yeah, I've picked the Saints, I think, the last 2 weeks, and I like their defense. I just can't trust their offense. So
Nope.
with that being said, I'm going Jags.
Yeah, this is tough. I kind of want to go Saints, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna go Jags.
I'll go Saints.
All right, Lone Survivor Saints.
All right.
I was gonna do it, but
Moving on, we got Falcons at Buccaneers. Listen, the Falcons are really, really bad. As long as Desmond Ritter is their
Okay,
quarterback,
this
they
is
are not
also
gonna
one thing
go
I've noticed.
anywhere.
Colin says this every week about the Falcons. Every single week about the Falcons.
And
The
then
Falcons.
someone-
I don't know what your beef
and then-
is with the Falcons, Connie.
It's
but
Desmond
I'm just
Ridder.
saying.
You
It's-
did it again.
He said
No,
it again.
I did that one on
He
purpose.
said
I
it
did
again.
that. I did that one on purpose. I did that one on
Bullshit.
purpose.
Okay.
Bullshit.
No.
I was
Anyway,
about to say, fuck
yeah,
it,
you're right.
stop.
But I also I don't know what my beef is with the Falcons either. I just think they're really bad. Like
Wait, who are they playing?
the Bucks.
Okay.
I think it'll probably be pretty close. Just because Baker Mayfield is Baker Mayfield. But I think the Buccaneers are going to win this one by a possession.
Yeah, the fact that the Falcons have 3 wins with Desmond Ridder as your quarterback is wild. I like everything on their offense except Desmond Ridder. For that reason, I'm going Bucks. I just can't trust them.
Coming out losing to the Lions probably hurt them pretty bad. I don't like the Falcons and I don't trust the Falcons, but I'm gonna go with the Falcons. I see the Bucks hurting after a tough loss, and I don't know. The Falcons win when they're not supposed to, and I feel like that's one of these weeks. So I'm gonna go Falcons.
Yeah. In Tampa, Buccaneers by double digits. If the Falcons lose, look for Taylor Heineke to take over. I think they're about done with the Desmond Ridder.
That's who
experience.
their backup is. I couldn't remember.
It's very likely. If they lose this week, I see it.
Yeah. Moving on, we got Raiders at Bears. Raiders, no question. Especially if Justin Fields is out for any extended period of time, which he probably will be.
I saw he might not play Sunday. It was a dislocated thumb injury on his throwing hand, from
Yeah,
what I
He's
saw.
doubtful.
Definitely
yeah,
not
not.
this week. So
I'm going Raiders. Even bro, I swear to God, that man Devontae Adams got fucking killed. I know I talked to Marshall about that hit that led to the Jimmy G interception. That man Devontae got killed, and that hit was crazy. I just had to put that out there. But yeah, Raiders.
I'm gonna go Raiders as well. I think honestly they kept that Bears game close, but the Raiders are on a roll, and it sucks to know that the Raiders are on a 3-game win streak. Which, if they win this game, they'll be on a 3-game win streak going into Detroit. I don't like that. So I really
Don't matter.
honestly, it sucks to say
Don't
that I
matter.
kind of want the Bears to win, but I'm gonna go Raiders.
I mean, we want the Bears to win anyway, so they don't end up with Caleb Williams. But
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. With or without Justin, I think they get rolled. I think Raiders by double digits. Bears suck.
All right, fair. Browns at Colts. This one there's a lot of question marks surrounding who's playing when. Anthony Richardson is done for a little while, right?
He might be done for the season.
Yeah. Okay. So that clears up one for the Colts, but what's Deshaun Watson's deal?
Bro, I don't know. I
Why
honestly
did he
don't know.
not play this week?
No, not
He's
a
been
clue.
medically cleared for 2 weeks, and he has chosen not to play. That is 100% true. 2 weeks ago, he was cleared to play in the game, and it was
Browns
his
QB
decision.
Deshaun Watson could return in week 7, sources say.
Well, he could have
This is from
returned this
Fourth
week.
and
It
Wrong
makes no
podcast.
sense. He was cleared. He's been cleared. It makes no sense.
Is there someone up to pick? Colin,
It's me
Yeah,
still.
Colin
It's
just-
still
Sorry, I
Colin.
was looking it up. I'm gonna say Colts. I'm just gonna assume Deshaun's not playing. Give me Colts.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Colts too. The Browns defense is really good, but there's so many question marks about the offense of the Browns. I'm gonna just go Colts.
I'm gonna go Browns. I think that defense carries them, and it's shown that it is lethal. I'm gonna go with the Browns.
I think even if Deshaun Watson plays, give me the Colts in Indy. They play there really well for some reason. It's a team that's run like the Browns, like their best win is going to be followed by arguably their worst loss. It's just not a well-run team. They're definitely.
All right. We got Commanders at Giants. Give me the Commanders.
Yeah, Commanders.
Yeah, give me the Commanders with or without anybody on that Giants team. It's Commanders honestly aren't even that terrible. They're not great, but they have
They're
like
certainly
talent.
better than the Giants.
That
Yeah.
Giants O line is dog shit.
It is pretty bad.
Terrible.
So yeah, I'm gonna
They
take
should,
Commanders.
they should have your boys suit up. It couldn't get much worse.
I'm gonna take Commanders.
How long is Danny Dimes out for?
That's what I was thinking. I don't know.
I thought he just had a concussion.
He has probably an ability to play football, obviously.
Okay. Well, this is gonna sound very weird. If Danny doesn't play, I want the Giants. If he does play, I want the Commanders.
Okay,
Okay.
well, you gotta.
I think-
We've already determined we can't do the ifs.
Yeah, we're not
that's
doing
impossible.
the ifs. No,
So you
then
gotta
we
make
should
one
put
choice.
Jordan on
Assume
Monday. You guys
assume
make
one thing or the
fucking
other is
sense. Give me
happening and pick
Commanders.
it.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
Sorry, Tony.
game of the week, in my opinion. Not actually, I'm just biased. Lions at Ravens. Everything about this screams we're gonna drop this game, but I believe in Dan Campbell. I believe in the team. I believe in the defense. The defense has been fucking insane. We have had our best start to the season for rushing defense since the Great fucking Depression.
Jesus, God.
Hold on, let
Man
me pull
got
up the stat.
angry about that.
I saved this graphic that someone posted the other
It's
day.
the great
Hang on.
fucking
We got to
depression.
put it on the screen for the podcast.
I will. I'm gonna have to remember who put it out there because then
Since the Great Depression.
no, legit though. I think it
It's
was probably
depressing.
the official. Looking at the graphic, it was probably the official Lions page. But we've held opponents to under 100 rushing yards in each of the first 6 games of the season. In 1930, 1931, 1932, and 2023 are the only times in
wild.
franchise history we've done that.
That's wild.
Fucking insane. And that was back when like they only ran the fucking football and passed maybe like 5 times. So those
Yeah.
those 1930s teams were cracked, bro. Anyway, I believe in Dan Campbell and I'm gonna pick the Lions.
I'm gonna pull a line from my boy Dan Campbell here. I got something in my pocket. That's 6. We're gonna get 6 dubs. We're gonna beat the Ravens.
I was ready for you to pull like a shitty like homemade $6 bill out.
No. A $6 bill would
If
be
you-
crazy.
If you pull out a $6 bill, I'm logging off the podcast.
Well, I mean, that's my
If
point.
I-
Like it was made out of like shitty paper. Like you
If
just
I
drew
pull
on it
out-
with crayon, you know.
If I pull out a $6 bill, somebody better call the IRS. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
seriously.
wild. No, I think the Lions actually are gonna win this game. I wouldn't be surprised if they lose, to be fair. But Lamar hasn't been playing like that good, just in general, and he's not been relying heavily on his legs. I think it'll hurt us him running the ball, but I don't think that's his first instinct anymore. And I like our defense right now. I like our team. I think we're gonna get it done.
Yeah, what happened the last time we played the Ravens? I know Donnie knows what happens because we were standing basically next to each other.
Hey. Different
Different
era.
team.
Different
team.
team, different era. I understand.
Agree,
It's just
exactly.
I what goes around comes around, and I hate putting that out
So
there.
here's what's gonna happen. Our kicker is gonna
Mhm.
break the fucking
67.
record for the win.
If Riley
Outdoors.
Patterson
Riley
breaks
Patterson
the
could barely hit 40 yarders, let
Yeah.
alone a 67.
Hey,
seriously,
I don't care.
There's
Any
wins.
given Sunday, bitch.
We'll get the win.
but I hope I'm wrong. I really do, and I hate going against my team. But this is the game. I hate doing it. I almost want
I
to change
could
my
very
mind.
well see us losing this game.
I
so
want to
don't
almost
feel
change my
bad.
mind, but I'm gonna stick with my gut. I feel like the Lions sadly dropped this very close game. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm gonna go Ravens. I really hope I'm wrong, but something tells me that at our bye week we are 6-2, and we drop this game, and then we go beat the Raiders, and I'm very happy with that. That's everything I want. It's just obviously I want to be 7-1. I feel like I've told everybody that I think we're going to drop one game in that stretch of the Panthers to the Raiders, and I think this is that one game. I hope I'm wrong, though. I really do.
Yeah, Ravens. I think Monty Gone offense is going to struggle.
Big
Ravens
fan.
secondary isn't bad. The only thing that makes me leery is them coming back from London. But It's not like they're not well coached team.
Yeah, and
More.
especially because like David Montgomery, at the time of us recording this, we don't know like how bad his injury really is, and if
He's
gonna be
definitely not.
playing.
I would
Well,
expect him to be out until after the bye week.
probably.
Oh, I don't expect that long, but a rib usually is a
Well, isn't
week
it?
or so.
Is it the bye week next week?
Well, it's the same thing he's been dealing with for years.
So if he doesn't play
had
this week,
rib
then he's got to
injuries
be out
and-
until after the bye week. That's true. They might shut him down just to be safe
He
because I'd
would
rather
mi-
have him
he
for the
would
second half of
miss
the season.
almost a month if he was to sit out the next 2 games, because then he gets to come back in a month. So
Okay. Well, moving on, we got Bills at Patriots. I know the Bills just looked like dog shit on Sunday Night Football against the Giants, but I think they get it together this week. I think they beat the Patriots by a couple possessions.
This man, Mac Jones, is destroying Bill Belichick's legacy right before our eyes.
I saw someone say, "How is it possible that after the Patriots fired Matt Patricia, the offense got worse?"
Yeah, literally. Yeah, the Patriots are just not a good team. They're just not good. The Bills have been playing bad, but they're still winning. So I'm gonna go with the Bills.
Yeah, I don't even need to give an explanation. I'm just gonna go with the Bills.
this is typical Josh Allen season. They're going to come out and they're going to hit 50 on the Patriots. He's going to get talked about as the world's greatest player. And then I don't even know who they play the week after. He's going to come back and throw 2 interceptions and 200
The
yards.
Bucks.
It's
Yeah.
They play the Bucks on
honestly,
Donnie might be onto something.
That's
That might
Thursday
be
Night
the
Football
most
next week is
accurate thing Donnie
Bills
has
at Bucks.
ever said. I
it's
think
literally going to happen. They are going to 42. It's going to be 42-6 this week.
4 touchdowns
And then
for Josh
next
Allen.
Next week they're going to lose 13-24 against the Bucks. It's literally
I
Hey, bro, this Madden
It's Josh
quiz is
Allen.
fucking crazy.
I agree with him.
Donnie, what are you gonna do?
Ooh.
Battle of the mid-white QB.
Mm,
Steelers at
Shut the
Rams.
mm.
Okay, please don't ever. The only time I'll ever back Matthew Stafford in my entire
Thank
life. Do not put Matthew Stafford in the same question as Kenny can't throw
I
the
was
ball.
saying that. I was saying that.
Oh,
Because at least
piss
Matt
Donnie off.
Stafford is still a genuine good QB.
But
now is
yeah,
he?
no,
is
I
he
think
any-
I think the Rams are gonna fucking steamroll the fucking Steelers. There's no
Yes.
question.
Calm down with the steam. I don't think they're gonna
65-0. I'm on my Donnie stuff today.
I think they're gonna put up 80
65-0.
fucking points.
You know what?
Oh,
65 to
what?
7. 65-7. Steelers defense gets a touchdown off of Matt Stafford's interception.
No,
You know,
I think it'll be. I think they'll win by at least 10 though.
I think it'll stay close just because the Steelers' defense is really good. But other than that, it's Rams all day.
Maybe this is the week that Matthew Stafford decides he wants to start throwing pick sixes again. And
Yeah.
But yeah,
like
not
3 straight weeks
not-
of pick sixes.
not messing around. I'm still taking Rams either way, probably by
Yeah, no, 100%
touchdown or
Rams,
2.
no question.
Yeah, Rams, no question.
Okay.
Okay, what are we doing?
I don't even. And
Kenny
all
Pickett's
like
gonna
I
actually
was
throw for 400 yards and 6 touchdowns.
as soon as you guys started talking.
Also, Donnie, I found your burner account on TikTok. By
I
the way.
didn't realize. We
I told
talked
this-
about that. Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
Anyway.
go ahead.
I literally I looked at this game and my initial thought was like, oh yeah, Rams are definitely gonna win. Then you guys were talking, and as you kept talking, I was like, this is such a game the Steelers fucking win. Like, does it not just feel like it?
No way.
No.
No, not at all.
Quite literally, the Steelers could be playing Union City High School, and I'm probably taking Union City High School alternate spread.
2.5.
But this one's kind of a bitch, not gonna lie.
It's really not. It's
I
really
kind of think it is.
It is. I mean, to be fair, he is right.
I think
If
this is
the
the spread
Steelers are
is
gonna
3. The spread is 3. It's not like it's a fucking 15-point spread.
only
And I'm-
reason I'm realistically not thinking about this game that much because of how good the Steelers D is because Cooper Kupp back and their running back Kareem Williams, whatever his name is, he went crazy. I know it was against the Cardinals defense,
I
but
think he got hurt.
oh,
I thought he
alright.
got hurt. Yeah, I think he's gonna be out
Still,
this game.
Cooper Kupp being back, Matthew Stafford's got the ultimate weapons. He's really got whatever he needs. Yeah, it's just that's why
Donnie, did you make a pick for that?
No,
he did not.
this is
Flip a
gonna
fucking
come back to
coin,
bite me.
man.
I'm gonna go Steelers. I feel like they're gonna win. I don't know what it is.
Also,
I think
you made
them
your,
off a bye.
you made your
I'll
pick.
say this: if they fucking lose, if they lose and the offense doesn't look good, you have to fire Matt Canada.
And
That
Kenny
like
Pickett.
Mike Tomlin,
I was saying if
that
they
or
muster
like
up
you
like
seriously have to
3
consider
points
firing Mike
coming off a
Tomlin.
bye week.
Huh?
I said if they muster up like 3 points coming off a bye week.
Hmm.
I'm
you
saying
can't.
if they lose and score less than 20 points, you have to fire Canada. That or you seriously have to like look at
Well,
firing
it
Tomlin.
depends on how much.
Like those
Did you
are the
guys
only
see
options.
the clip of George Pickens getting that huge touchdown and his reaction looked like he's like, Rose looks sad.
Yes, fucking thank you. That shit drove me insane. If anybody, I hope all you guys saw that because that was the most damning evidence that Matt Canada fucking sucks. Bro, Kenny literally audibled out of his play, and he was mad that he threw a game-winning touchdown. Like that. Oh my fucking god, that drove me insane. I hate Matt Canada.
I found your burner account
I
down
think
here. I
we
told
should
Dallas this
extend Matt
earlier.
Canada.
But there was a
Huh?
TikTok and it was a 3 slide and it said it was a text message that said mom and it said what do you want for I need you to make your Christmas list and the next slide said okay bet and the only thing on the Christmas list was
Matt Canada explodes.
Fire
no
Matt
yeah
Canada.
nuke Matt Canada's bedroom. It's like damn.
I saw.
Damn.
Now that we're on the Matt Canada thing, I saw a fucking TikTok video explaining this. This is how stupid this motherfucker Matt Canada is. There was I think it was Twitter. I'm pretty sure it was Twitter or X. Sorry. Fucking, and it was an account. Somebody posted like George Pickens stats, and they were like, in any offense with a fucking competent coordinator, he's a superstar. And the fucking tweets back at it were like, he has the same targets or target share or attempt, whatever it was, as CD Lamb. Know what you're talking about. And you go to the fucking account and it's Matt Canada's Steelers email, like his
Yeah.
work email.
Yeah, they
That's how
released
fucking
his
stupid
burner.
that man is.
Yeah, they
I
released
hate
his
Matt.
burner.
Oh my god, I hate Matt Canada. He's the worst coach I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Completely.
Buddy, did we not live through the Matt Patricia in Detroit era?
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
not even joking. I'm not joking. It's like fucking tooth and nail. They're fighting hard for that fucking title.
I mean, I'd believe
Matt
that,
Patricia's
but
the
to
worst
say that
head
he's
coach.
without a doubt the worst coach you've ever seen, like
He's the worst
we all
offensive
lived through
coach
Matt
by a
Patricia.
mile.
I don't
Oh,
know.
100%.
Urban Meyer was pretty good.
What?
He was a pretty good coach. Urban
I'd call
Meyer.
that a special circumstance.
You I mean, in college, yeah. Shut
No.
the fuck
Yeah,
up.
okay. Yeah, and there we go.
Chargers at Chiefs. Chiefs.
Whoa, Colin, that was a little quick.
Yeah, it was a little quick with
Oh.
how the Chargers been playing
This is
recently,
gonna be an ugly game.
and the Chiefs have not been looking good
Hey, I
either.
haven't said it
but-
yet. I haven't said it yet. Fuck off.
Um,
I'm saving
I'm
it.
gonna go Chargers. I'm gonna just go Chargers.
Against, I wanted to go Chargers, but you did the honors for me. And the Chiefs going against the really bad defense that is the Chargers defense.
And it's an
Um,
Arrowhead.
And it's an Arrowhead. Brandon Staley is put Brandon Staley, Matt Canada, and Matt Patricia on the same team. That's a super team right there.
Facts.
Give me the
Super
Chiefs.
sucky.
Give me the Chiefs.
Yeah, I always like watching the Chargers and Chiefs. I think like Herbert and Mahomes, like going back and forth, is always fun to watch. But yeah, definitely the Chiefs.
Remember?
This one's gonna be an ugly fucking game.
Oh.
No, I think the Packers win this one. I think the Broncos are pretty fucking bad, but I do think it's gonna be a slugfest for a little bit because the Packers are also pretty bad. But I think they win this one.
Broncos country. Let's ride. I'm picking the Broncos.
Because Colin said you said Packers, Dale said Broncos.
Let's ride.
I think it's going to be a decent game. But I think the Packers are going to win.
I just love that this is a pick'em game, like betting wise. Like I fucking love seeing the Packers that low in everybody's standards.
Yeah,
It's
they're-
amazing to see. Yeah. Another thing about AJ Dillon, I know we passed that up. He also collects football cards, and his big thing is he'll like get teammates football cards, go in and have them sign them, and then like he'll like deal them out. I've seen that. That's actually fucking awesome. I like AJ Dillon a lot for that. Um, yeah. I hope
Bro's
fucking
flooding the market.
bro. I feel like this is gonna be. I'm not gonna lie. This feels like tie.
Damn, the connection is terrible today. What's going on?
Yeah,
with you
was that
guys?
me?
It's both. Marshall's
I
still
was saying
frozen.
Marshall's frozen too.
Oh well, you weren't moving, Colin. I didn't know if it was me or if it was like
No,
you guys.
no.
Man, Marshall. I think somebody cut this man's Ethernet cord. Like,
Bro.
I really,
Another bad like
Oh.
face to get
yeah.
stuck
He
on
just
too.
can't fucking on a
Can't
normal
catch a
face.
break.
Out of every game so far this year, this does feel like it's gonna be a tie, doesn't it? Like it just fucking like this is just such a random shitty
fuck.
game.
I forgot that I'm supposed to be picking a tie at some point this year. God damn it.
What
You
game
know
are we
what,
picking now?
Colin?
It's still Packers.
It's still Packers
Broncos.
Broncos.
Oh, okay.
I'm debating on whether to pick a tie or not.
Because Donnie always takes a million fucking years to explain his pick.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, I'll go Broncos. Fuck the Packers.
Let's ride.
Okay, yep. Actually, nah.
Nope, you
flip
can't
my
switch.
pick.
You can't
Yeah,
switch.
you
Flip my
can't switch.
pick.
You
Yeah,
can't
go.
switch. You can't switch. You
Go.
can't switch. You can't switch.
Marshall's
You
the
guys
one
are
that's
so-
in charge of keeping track, and he's gonna log you as a Broncos pick. So
Yo,
All right.
Dolphins
ride.
at Eagles. I think the Dolphins win this one.
yeah, I'm going Dolphins. The Eagles do not look good for 5-1 at all. And then Jalen probably coming off one of the worst games of his career. He's gonna try and prove himself a little bit more. And I just don't think it'll be enough. I think the Dolphins are just too good offensively. I'm gonna go Dolphins.
I love how Donnie was shitting on Sunday Night Football, and this actually might be the best Sunday Night Football matchup of
Yeah,
the
Okay,
year.
let me say all that. You just pick your fucking make your pick. I was gonna defend myself.
But you guys both went Dolphins, and it is in Miami, correct?
No, it's in
Oh.
Philly.
Philly, which
Even
is
makes
crazy that they were both so quick to Miami.
even makes my pick better. I am going. I know they've looked bad, and I still think this is going to be like we're questioning whether or not the Eagles are really ready for playoffs. But I am going to go Eagles with a sneaky win here. I think I like the Eagles secondary helping out. I think they have decent safeties and decent corners enough to try and contain at least Tyreek to like 90 yards, which is crazy. Containing someone to 90 yards is a good game. But I am going to go Eagles here.
Yeah, as much as I just shit on Sunday Night Football, this is the first Sunday Night Football game all year that I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking sit down and I'm gonna watch this entire game. Like I'm excited for this one. It's wild that, like, I don't know. I don't see how the Dolphins win this game. I think Jalen, after having a bad game, is gonna come out and he's gonna look great. I don't think he's gonna like pass 400 fucking yards, but I think
On
he's
his
gonna
Josh
come out.
Allen shit.
I think he's gonna come out and he's gonna look good. Like I think good players, like Jalen Hurts is gonna have more good games than he's gonna have bad games, and I think this is him rebounding from a bad game. I think the Eagles win pretty soundly.
All right. 49ers at Vikings for Monday Night Football. Who the fuck picked this
Who
game?
commissioned this?
Right.
Me.
I mean, I guess, you know,
To be fair, the
Just the
Vikings
thinking
were
Viking-
the
Well,
divisional
look-
champions last year.
yeah, but like still, you know, I don't know. There was a lot of
It's a
like
good
we
point,
knew
but
that
come
they
on.
were not going to be very good this year. We knew that they weren't going to be very good.
I don't know. People still thought they'd at least be having a
I mean, I thought they would be better than
winning
they are
record.
now, to be fair, but like
They're good for a 2-4 team. That's about all you can say. I think they're a
they
good
almost lost
2-4
to
team.
Bears without Justin Fields, and that says a lot. So
Why do you keep saying they almost lost?
they
Like they
did.
won.
They did.
They did almost lose.
Oh,
What the fuck?
The Vikings.
I think they
They
were
almost
fine.
lost to the
Like,
Bears without
I
Justin
think they
Fields.
Yeah, it came
took their
down-
foot off the- I
it
think they
came down-
took their foot off the gas a little fucking bit when Justin Fields was out of the game.
it
And they
came
had
down. I mean, it came down to the last drive.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a one possession game to the Bears without
To the
Justin Fields.
defense.
Anyway, 49ers, no question.
yeah. 49ers.
Yeah, give me the 49ers.
Bud,
Okay, I was honestly scared. I thought I lost connection again. Everyone stopped talking. I'm like, no, not again, gosh! I almost
That's
started
the third
freaking.
time.
Fucking damn it.
Imagine this man Marshall
Molly
just
set the
he just
Wi-Fi.
fucking throws his keyboard and it's like Marshall, you're fine.
It's like Marshall.
I
what the
almost
fuck's
did.
going
I
on
almost
over
went,
there?
son of a bitch. I almost slammed my controller on my desk. You guys have been like, whoa.
I'm like, Marshall, what the fuck's going on?
I wish the Vikings had a little bit better of a defense because I'd feel more
Oh, but they
confident.
don't. Pick the 49ers.
I'm going Minnesota.
All
I think
right.
McCaffrey's going to be out and Debo's going to be out. So and Brock Purdy isn't good enough. So give me Minnesota.
Oh,
Little do
that's
you
true.
know,
Play this.
Hufanga.
CMC's out. Or CMC, they don't even know like what he did to himself. So I'm going to take a flyer and say he's not playing. Debo has been like banged up. Like I could see them just sitting him. Kittle hasn't. I mean, he
I
had a
don't
good
know.
game
I
2 weeks
still
ago.
don't believe in the Vikings. I think the 49ers without Debo and Christian McCaffrey are still going to be good enough to beat the Vikings.
Yeah,
They'll probably be
like
close.
defensively, it's not even close. 49ers are clearly better defensively.
Did you see what the Bears defense did to Kirk Cousins the other day?
Bottled.
Like,
Bottled.
it'll be fine.
Fine.
They'll be fine.
That's
I'm
fine.
not-
I
Cousins
feel
is
like
still
I feel like
throwing two interceptions.
I think this game is going to be like the Niners. Like, I think the big score at the end of the first half is going to be like fucking 3-17. I think they're just going to kind of run the ball, but I think Kirk can just like pass them back into it. And I think this is like a Vikings comeback situation. Like, I think the first half I'm going to look wrong, and then I think the second half they're going to pull it out. I think it's going to be like one of those scenarios, like what it was last year for them.
Well,
All right,
anyway,
I'll lone wolf it.
that does it for the picks. It is trivia time.
Yes, it's the best segment on the podcast, 100%.
It's actually not. It's actually not.
What would you like to argue is better, Marshall?
Uh,
His new
Wrong. It's
his
wrong.
new
They're only fucking
how they
segment.
did each week. Segment.
Yeah. I could accept a biased answer, Marshall.
just wait for next week when
Well,
our special
considering your
guest
answer
comes
is-
on.
I guess it's not that biased because the choices right now are the weekly recap or the picks.
Hey, it's the best trivia show on YouTube. Let's just say it right now
I don't
because
know about that. I think there's better ones.
we'll get there.
Certainly
But
not-
Yeah, wait for next episode, everyone. We get Bob Barker on here, and he freaking.
bro, if we pulled out Bob
Bob
Barker,
Barker dead?
yeah,
I would say, isn't Bob Barker dead?
That's why
Pretty
it
sure he
would
just
be
died.
even more crazy.
man, talk about a fucking headline.
I'll give
All
you
right,
that.
Okay, sorry. When we get Steve Harvey on here,
There you go. Okay. Let's get to it. The trivia for today. The biggest news pretty much out of the week.
Taylor Swift again.
It's not Taylor Swift.
It was
I promise you Taylor Swift will never come back
Thank you.
to the
fucking
podcast
bullshit. That's
for
fucking
trivia.
bullshit.
For trivia.
Thank you.
Yo, if Taylor
I'm
Swift is not a part of this podcast, I don't want to be a part of this podcast.
We just
do
gained
love-
2 million enemies by saying they're not
Oh,
sure.
goodness.
Yeah, exactly. We need to befriend the Swifties, not fucking dog them.
So today's trivia, Jason Kelsey got his 145th consecutive start. It is now the Eagles franchise record for consecutive starts for the Eagles. It's the second longest active streak currently. Next behind Jake Matthews for Atlanta. He has 148. So he's right there behind him. But today's trivia is we're going to go through all of the major positions in football, and then we're going to predict or guess who the leader is for most consecutive starts for that position. I didn't want to do franchise. It was a little too much. We're just going to go from positions.
I hate you for doing like main positions because as soon as you said most consecutive career starts, instantly I was like Lions Don Mulbeck.
Yeah,
Lions
fuck.
Don Mulbeck. Bro played here for like 20 fucking years.
But yes, we're going by position. You guys can pick any position. I will let you know. I only have one linebacker. I didn't sort it by outside linebacker, middle linebacker, just linebacker. I just went linebacker. And then obviously I did CB, strong safety, free safety, and we have punter and kicker also involved. So go ahead and let's get this trivia going.
But are we doing this for every single team or just the Eagles?
No, just like
Do you
all
not
time,
listen, Tony?
all time for
Position.
the position.
Oh,
All time for
shit,
position.
okay.
This man explained it very well in Colin
He
said.
did.
I thought I did okay.
Oh,
I
wait,
just
don't
was
worry.
so locked into Don Mulback, you know.
A sentence has never been
fucking
said in
dog.
human history.
All right,
What
who
do
wants
you mean? Don Mulback was a fucking dog, bro.
You're
Best
the only
long
person that
snapper
thinks so.
of all fucking time.
That was funny as shit. That's right. I was just so locked in on Don Muhlbach.
He's
Yeah,
the
that's
Billy
the first
Cannon of
person
today's
that's
episode.
ever been
Don
said in
Mulback is
history.
today's Billy Cannon.
No one has
Don
ever said
Mulback
that
is
NFL
fucking
history.
dog. Is what the
Sorry, I was
the
just
title's
so
gotta be.
focused on Don Muhlbach.
Dear
I couldn't focus.
Dear Lord. Okay, who wants to go with the first guess?
Don Muhlbach.
No.
Billy Cannon.
No, Billy Cannon's not on this list.
Okay, means everybody's want to act like a dumbass. Brett Favre, quarterback, Packers.
That is correct.
No,
Brett
it's
Favre.
not.
Yes, Brett Favre had 297 consecutive starts from 1992
All
to
right.
2010.
Since you think you got big dick energy over there, let me just one up you. Let me get linebacker.
Whoa.
Oh,
Uninterrupted from 1992 to 2010?
correct.
Yeah, the
Yes.
Iron Man freak. You don't remember that?
What the fuck?
297 consecutive games.
That's fucking insane.
It
I
is
did
the
not realize
most.
that
It's
he
the
was-
quarterback.
Yeah.
At quarterback in a league without the protection rules like what we have today.
Yep, it's
Bro.
the most all time.
Never happen again.
Let me
Yeah, no,
get.
Never
Let
happened again.
that record is set.
me drop a bomb, and let me get. Why? What happened? Where's my screen? All right,
Pulling up the answers.
lost my camera. No, my camera went minimized. There we go. Let me get Bill Romanowski at linebacker.
No, not correct.
Of all the names, why'd you pull him?
That's definitely wrong. It's definitely Bill Romanowski.
Nope, it's not correct.
I call
Colin?
bullshit.
Colin?
Why would you think it's bullshit, Marshall? Did you
Linebackers
look at-
and
look at something?
defensive linebackers and DNs different, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it's Bill Roman. I call bullshit.
Nope, it's not.
We'll verify it at the end. Colin?
He's looking at a list. I guarantee it.
He has to be.
No,
Looking
I
at
call
a list
bullshit. I
that's
literally read about this the other day. No, not the other day. Like a couple
The
weeks.
other day.
Sure.
Hey,
The other day is in 2 seconds.
This is
ago.
sounding uber sus.
Anyway, I don't fucking know.
You don't have
Just skip
anybody?
me. No, genuinely,
Okay.
I don't.
If kickers and punters are allowed,
Mhm.
give me Adam
Yes, sir.
Vinatieri as kicker.
Yeah.
Not Adam Vinatieri.
All right, I know
No
who it is.
fucking way.
I don't want to be that guy. I know who it is. It was Adam Vinatieri or another guy in my mind.
Is it kicker Morton Anderson?
It is not. No.
Hmm.
Oh, thank you. That was my that was my other.
Damn. Well, shit.
Alan, would you like to guess a kicker?
It's like Riley Patterson.
The
It's
fuck is it not Adam Vinatieri?
I know. As soon as you said
I'm pretty
Adam
sure that's
Vinatieri, I
wrong.
was
That
like,
man
oh,
played
shit.
till he was like 44. I'm pretty
Right.
sure that's wrong.
He had to have been
This
hurt
is
at
this
some
is
point.
also consecutive games. It's not the entirety of their career.
How many
So-
fucking
Unless you're
kickers get
fucking
hurt?
Brett Favre, apparently.
How many fucking kickers get hurt? Like,
I don't know.
Well, I know. God, how is it? I don't understand how it's not fucking Adam Vinatieri.
Hmm.
That's the only name I can think of that it could possibly be.
If you'd like, I can give you the years he played
Yes. Give me
Whoa,
the-
whoa. For the kicker?
for the kicker.
Come
Are we
on now,
gonna
me and
need
Donnie
the
are sweating
years?
this out. Can we not give him the kicker this easily? No,
Okay.
do
oh,
not.
me and Marshall
okay.
get one more guess.
Yeah.
Okay, fair
Fine,
enough.
fine,
Fair enough.
fine. Pass me, and if they don't get it, then we'll do the years.
Go ahead, Marshall.
Well, it's Donnie up next.
Oh,
Oh,
is it
there's
Donnie
one
next?
We
God, this man
said
looks like he's
Adam
wearing a
Vinatieri.
skull cap.
It does.
Said Adam Vinatieri.
Man's wearing a do rag.
We said Adam Vinatieri and Morton.
It's prison Donnie.
There's another like old time kicker.
The
I feel
best
like.
part is he's just totally unfazed too.
Yeah, I'm trying not to fucking listen to you guys. Just
It does look kind of sweet though. This man looks like he's got a damn do rag on.
Lord.
Damn it, put the do rag back on.
Fuck.
I have a guess.
It might be somebody somewhat fucking recent. I keep wanting to guess Matt Prater, but that man fucking had his DUI incident, so I don't think he had consecutive starts.
Yeah. I almost said it too.
I feel like he would. Give me fucking Sebastian Janikowski.
Nope.
Yo. Oh,
Is-
That's a good guess though. That's a good guess.
Is it Justin Tucker?
No, it is not
I'm
Justin.
gonna say
Tucker.
there's no fucking shot.
Just throwing him out there.
Would you
All right.
guys like the year for the kicker, or do you
Oh!
want to move on to a different
Yeah.
position?
Is
Unless
it-
you want to guess, Con.
I have. Oh no,
Oh, give him
it
the
is.
years.
It is common to guess. Give him the years. Go ahead. I have a guess though.
So the years this man was active, 2007 to 2023.
I know who it is.
So he's still kicking.
Oh, I know who it is too.
I know who
Colin,
it is.
Would you like
I know
to
who
go?
I know who it is.
Colin, me, the Marshall.
like-
Marshall, don't
Give me
fucking
like 15
blurt it out.
seconds.
So it is.
Yeah, just go for it. Go for it.
Is it Robbie Gold?
No,
It's Mason Crosby.
it's Mason Crosby.
Yes!
No shot.
Let's go.
Get the
Mate.
fuck out of here.
Mason Crosby, 258 consecutive starts.
Out of here. Do not accept that answer. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Mason Crosby, fat ass.
Rejected on
Bro that
purpose.
literally missed like fucking 6 kicks against the Lions at one point. Nah, fuck him.
Yeah, Mason
Fuck
crossbar.
him. Ass.
Crossbar.
All right, let's
I'm trying to get
move on
Connor.
to.
Fucking ridiculous.
Going back to my bullshit call. The only
Uh-huh.
reason I think Bill Romanowski was it is because I've watched the small little show they did on him because of the shit that man did. He literally bit someone's like fucking finger off or something like that.
Psycho.
I'm thinking now that I'm saying that, obviously that was somewhat not. It might be someone that
I will say,
retired
Marshall,
recently.
I will say, Marshall, he's number 2 on most.
So is
kicks for
is
linebacker.
number one a guy that played in the last decade or so?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so it is a newer person. That's why he's not number one. Okay, so it's not bullshit.
Well,
I got a guess for punter when we have a second.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was gonna say I'm going punter next.
Johnny Hecker.
it's not. No,
I don't think.
That's
I don't
not a
think
bad
we're.
guess, no.
I don't think we're gonna get.
that's a
one.
good guess though.
For punter, let me get is it probably not, is it Ray Guy?
No, it is not.
I'm gonna stray away from those positions. I'm gonna try and guess tight end. I'm trying to think because it's like it's not Travis Kelce, it's
Fuck.
not George Kittle, it's not Gronk. Can I get Tony Gonzalez?
I love the guess. It's not Tony Gonzalez. I do love that guess.
Damn it!
That is a good
I
guess.
gotta stray away from us punting our punter pick. I feel like I know tight end. You can go first then. I mean, this is your turn.
I'm still on punter.
Yeah,
I will-
I'm coming back to punting.
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
try and
tight
go
end.
for
I
it.
don't think we're ever gonna get. Punter. I
Brian
honestly,
Edgar.
I think it's some weirdo.
If you guys want, I can give you the years or the team that or teams that person played.
One more
for.
guess.
Give us the
One more
teams.
guess, and then you do it.
Well, I'm going to say Brian Anger.
It is not. No.
I'm just trying to think
Okay.
of all the punters I know that have been in the league for a while.
For tight end, let me get Antonio Gates.
No, not Antonio Gates.
No.
Another good guess though. I don't think he played that long, honestly.
He really
Is-
didn't.
Tight end. I have 2 tight ends on my mind, but I'm gonna go with one that I know played for a good while. Jason Witten.
It is Jason
Ooh.
You're
Witten.
fucking kidding me. I was
Oh,
about to say Jason Witten. if you didn't guess that.
179. He
It was-
played from 2006 to 2017.
I thought about him or like Shannon Sharp, but then again, that wouldn't.
Because I remember there was that time that he got hurt that it was like a huge fucking deal because it broke
Mhm.
that giant streak.
Yeah.
Colin, back to you.
Fuck, man. Who are other famous punters?
I'm not making a guess, but it sucks because like we talked about, you said Don Muhlback as the
Oh, can I
long
get the
snapper.
teams for the punter?
Oh, for the punter, I don't know if this is gonna help you, Colin.
The teams are not going to help. It's the
Yeah,
years.
no way.
You want the years.
Nah.
You're wild.
This was probably the worst person to ask for the team for because he played for the Patriots, Philadelphia, Arizona, Seattle, and the Giants.
Fuck.
That man played
Yeah,
for
good
so
job,
many
Colin.
teams.
What if Colin
Can
was
I
like,
can I
oh,
rescind that and do the years?
I'll
Nah.
give you the I'll double down because I still don't think you guys will get it. 1988 to
No
2010
shot.
to 2010.
88 to 2010?
Mm-hmm. I only
Who did he
know
retire
him.
with?
He retired with the Giants.
Okay, so he's on that Super Bowl team. Who was the punter for that Super Bowl team?
who was the punter that got yelled at for the Miracle in Meadowlands or
That's
whatever?
literally what I'm thinking of.
I don't think that was that year though, because I think that was
It was around that time.
it was
It was
2000.
Might have been
close.
2011.
Yeah, I think it's 2011. Yeah.
Also, because the rookie punter would be the one to make the mistake, not a
Yeah.
veteran.
Oh yeah. Back to real quick.
I'm coming back to punter. I'm coming back to punter, Colin. I'm
We're
figuring
not
this shit out.
getting it.
Real
We're not
quick.
getting it.
I'm taking the layup that I thought of a minute ago. If it's not this guy, I'm gonna be fucking shocked. It's got to be Jerry Rice for wide receiver.
It's not Jerry Rice.
Yeah, there's no way.
It's not
Joe
Jerry
Bigley played
Rice.
3 times longer than any other wide receiver.
Just not consecutively.
Back to what we were saying earlier, because I know when Don Muhlback obviously was a huge Detroit Lions guy.
Don Muhlback has come up too much in this fucking podcast.
Sorry, but he
Way
got
too much.
he got a lot of starts. All I know is that he was like close, like he was getting up there. I don't know his name, not even a lick of his name, but I know the long snapper. I'm pretty sure played for Dallas. I think the Cowboys, but I don't know. I will not be able to tell you his name at all. But am I right that he played for Dallas?
I'm sorry, say that again.
The long snapper did he play for the Cowboys?
I don't think he has one.
No,
I
I just have center. I just have center.
Oh, okay, so you don't have long snapper because
No.
I just remember them saying like, yeah, he's not gonna pass this long snapper, and I was like, okay. Well, wide receiver though, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know how hard is wide receiver Dallas.
I'll give you the year 92 to 2003. I would say he's. I don't know how well known he is.
I'm just gonna throw a wild one out there. Just can I get for running back Jim Brown?
No, not for running back. For fullback, it is Jim Brown.
Oh my god!
Let's fucking go. Jim Brown has finally come back to the trivia game.
Really was thinking about it. I was like, you're not
turns.
thinking about running backs. Wait, so running back's still on the board?
Running back is on the board. I'll go back to Jim Brown here. He had 118 consecutive starts between 1957 and 1965 for the Cleveland Browns. The GOAT,
Browns.
Jim Brown. Let's go.
Running back. I only have one person I can think of as a running back because I think of running backs and I'm like, which one didn't sustain like a serious injury at any point? And it has to be Emmitt Smith. I don't think he ever got hurt.
Not Emmitt Smith.
Frank Gore.
It's not Frank Gore.
Damn.
You got to do starting, not how long he played.
True.
Man, Frank Gore played for 45 years. He started for like 6 of them.
Yeah. True.
Who was his guess at
Marshall, you
Man,
froze.
froze.
Oh my fucking god!
This man is got shitter net today.
Got to skip him. Okay.
Yeah, now's our chance.
Let's see.
Just to go real quick, Donnie, just to go back to Emmitt Smith, his like his fourth.
Who was his guess at running back?
He said Emmitt Smith.
Right.
But Emmitt Smith started every game, or didn't even start every game his first season. So, and then the year he won MVP, he only started 13 games.
Yeah, and fucking that's why like a lot of this is hard.
It
Like
is.
for skill position guys. Because like fucking there was so many like I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like fucking when you run because every team runs two running backs, so like one dude gets to start. Even like fucking the Titans could start Spears there, but it's like okay, well Derrick Henry's gonna get all the carries. It doesn't matter who fucking starts. It's like who gets the most touches.
I don't think it is. I'm just gonna go running back Barry Sanders.
Not Barry Sanders.
I don't think
I'll
so.
say there's no way. Is Colin? You got a guess on something?
No, I do not.
Let's go with Danian Tomlinson for running backs.
LT.
Do we have any fucking idea on who this guy
Is
is?
it
This is
an
a
old
motherfucker from like the
motherfucker?
1920s.
No, this man's pretty well known.
Is it OJ Simpson?
It's not
Not
OJ.
joking around. I
It's
know.
not
Right.
I
OJ.
know it's weird,
Right.
but OJ actually was he's a solid player back then. So
It's not
We
OJ.
we've cycled through. Give us the years.
The
Oh.
years.
I bet there's one guy that I think we're missing. I
You
might
are.
be wrong about this, but is it Walter Payton?
It is Walter Payton.
That's the only guy. If after that, I couldn't tell you.
170 consecutive starts between 1975 and 1987.
That's the wildest one of them all.
It was either that.
70 by a running back.
It was either that or Kerryon Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I don't think Kerryon Johnson started one game, let alone
Yo,
100.
do you remember when he was our first 100-yard rusher
In
that
like
Patriots
5
game? And
years.
We
Yeah.
thought that like we were turning a corner, man.
We thought
I
we
was
hit
like
a
a-
gem.
It's so crazy that we hadn't had one in like 5 years, and we were like,
It was longer
"This is
than
the
5
greatest thing
years.
ever." We get have that happens now. It's not like Dave Montgomery 100 yards. Oh, solid game. Huh?
He's had
Right,
100
yeah.
yards, I think, already twice in 6 weeks, and he
Yeah.
missed a week.
Yeah.
Like,
And then last year, Jamal had it a couple times. DeAndre had it a couple times. It's like it's not an uncommon thing in Detroit now because of our offensive line.
did they though? I didn't think they had that many.
Both of them? Yeah. DeAndre had it
I know
once.
Jamal Williams. I know Jamal Williams had at least one because against the Seahawks, he had like a fucking 80-yard run, even though he didn't really do much.
DeAndre Swift
He
week
had one
2
really-
against the Commanders had like 120 yards or something like that. Because remember, he was at like 15.
I think, yeah, but he had a lot of receiving yards that game.
No, it was rushing yards.
Okay, so anyway,
Back to the trivia.
I would like to go to bed eventually, you know. Already
Well, we're not
spent
gonna be able to do all
an
these,
hour and
so.
30 minutes.
Yeah, Colin, you might as well start the 10-minute timer
Yeah, that's a good
as
point.
of right now.
Start the 5-minute timer because I was trying to get out of here by 1.
What are we doing?
We still have wide receiver, center, right guard, right tackle, left tackle, defensive end, defensive tackle, linebacker, corner, strong safety, free safety, and the punter.
Yeah, that makes me want to just fucking log out.
Also,
That was
also-
fucking insane.
Michael Strahan, defensive end.
No.
also real
Damn.
quick.
Who's
also real
Samora,
quick-
the fucking defensive end for the Giants?
Also,
Reggie
real
White.
quick, it wasn't the
Nope.
Commanders game. It was the Eagles game, the first game of the season. Yeah, DeAndre Swift had 15 carries for 144 yards and a touchdown.
Mister, I'm
And
trying
now
to
he's
get out
doing
of
that
here
for
at
the
1
Eagles, so
o'clock.
Man.
I was just saying. Sorry.
Now he's doing that for the Eagles. So fucking
Literally.
let's see. I'm just fucking. I think we're at the rate of.
I think we
just
should just stop. I think it's good there.
Yeah, let's just call it.
Okay. This is a tough one. Obviously,
It is.
career starts, consecutive starts is tough because you think of people that have had long careers. Doesn't mean they've started every game of those long
Mhm.
careers. Wide receiver, Tim Brown for the Raiders.
fuck. Riley was here. He would have called that shit immediately.
176 consecutive games from 1992 to 2003. At center, probably one of the greatest names ever, Mick Tingeloff, 240 consecutive starts between 1962 and 1978 for the Vikings.
That's no Will Clapp.
Right guard, pretty well-known guard, Will Shields, 223 consecutive starts from 1993 to 2006 for the Kansas City Chiefs. At left guard, Gene Upshaw, 207 consecutive starts from 1967 to 1981 for the Raiders. At right tackle, John Runya, 192 consecutive games started.
Colin and Donnie are just on the edge of their seat for punter. That's all I care about.
I know. It's the
Right.
last one too. It's the last one
Not
too.
gonna lie.
From 1997 to 2008. Left tackle Doug Dicken between 1971 and 1984. He had 194 consecutive starts for the
Marshall
Cleveland
Frozen
Browns.
again.
Probably. For defensive end, it was Jim Marshall, 270 consecutive starts between 1961 and 1979 for the Minnesota Vikings. He was partnered up with the defensive tackle Alan Page, 215 consecutive starts between 1967 and 1981 for the Minnesota Vikings. At linebacker, we have London Fletcher, 256 consecutive starts between 1998 and 2013. Most of you would probably know him from the Washington, back then Redskins, currently the Commanders. At corner, Rondé Barber for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 215 consecutive starts between 1999 and 2012. At strong safety, Bill Thompson, 134 consecutive starts for the Denver Broncos between 1973 and 1981. Free safety, Darrell Williams, 108 consecutive starts between 1992 and 1998.
Do you have
And
any last
finally,
guess, Colin?
the punter. Any last
Anything?
guesses?
Is it Donnie Jones?
No, it is not.
Is it Brett Kern?
Nope.
Pat McAfee.
Nope.
Yeah, that's shit.
Could you imagine after all that it was Pat McAfee and you didn't?
I would fucking literally immediately log off. First off, he only played like 6 years, so I would be
I
perplexed.
played for very little.
Did Jack Fox, Sam
Nope.
Couch?
Nope.
Bryce Behringer.
Nope.
Tressway.
Actually, Sam Couch wasn't a bad guess.
Nope.
Fucking
All right.
Tressway.
Give us the fucking name.
From 1988 to 2010, with 352 consecutive starts, the punter Jeff Fiegels.
Yeah.
Who?
Jeff Fiegels, man. You don't
Never
know
heard of
Jeff
him.
Fiegels?
No.
Never.
Why is it every episode we get some random motherfucker on here?
All
Jeff
right,
Fiegels,
look him up.
though, 352 games.
Consecutive starts. 352 consecutive starts. A lot of people don't include it because he's a punter. So people say Brett Favre's record is the record
Well, Brett Favre's is
For
most
obvious-
impressive by far.
for obvious reasons. But
He's got the most consecutive games played, most career punt yards, most career punts, and most career punts inside the 20.
Bro played for
Coded.
1,000 years. I'd hope he has the most punt
Bro
yards.
was a
If he
team captain
didn't,
on the Giants.
he invented the punt dot. What do you mean?
why are we acting like this guy's insane?
He is insane.
No.
He's probably
played
the best
for a long
punter
time.
of all time.
Why is it every
No,
episode? We got
guys,
Billy
look.
Canyon, Tom
Who literally has
Fears,
a fucking
Jeff
award?
Fiegels.
Billy
At least-
Cannon. Get it fucking right.
At least Jeff Fiegels
Billy
is known. Tom Fears and Billy Cannon are
Yo, he played at Miami in the fucking 80s. Man is goated.
Colin, I want you to
What?
go to Wikipedia, look up Jeff Fiegels, and look at the fucking picture that's his and put it on the screen. I
Why
do not
is it
care.
a picture
Put it
of
on the
him
fucking-
taking a picture?
Put it on the fucking screen. This man's got a camcorder from 2008.
Sounds goated.
Put it on the
Jeff
screen.
Fields.
Look
It
at
is.
that. Look at that picture. Why is that his picture?
It's wild.
This man's got a scarf on and a fucking camcorder.
He made the Pro Bowl twice.
Oh. Yeah.
Super Bowl.
He punted the
champ.
ball 1,700 times.
Super Bowl champion, too.
Hold on.
71,000 punt yards.
71,200 yards. I'm going to do a little math.
That's more passing yards than like everybody.
Are you about
Man.
to figure out how many yards per punt he had?
Because
No, I
it says
wasn't
the
even gonna do that.
average. It
I would
says
say
the
that
average
probably
right
says it.
below it.
I was gonna say that's literally right there.
The average is right below it. The longest
Damn,
punt,
that's
74 yards.
Crazy.
Jeff fucking Fiegels.
22 seasons, and he played in every.
Let's go. He went to
single game.
Scottsdale Community College.
Let's go.
And the way we clicked on it, get out of here.
Listen,
Oh, look at the
Fighting
alumni. Look at the alumni.
artichokes.
Bill Hader. Bill
Fighting
Hader.
artichokes.
Bill
Hader?
Hader.
Bill Hader was
David
the
Spade. David Spade.
Let's go.
Can we get back on the topic of football?
Scottsdale.
Listen,
Yeah, there's Josh Miller right there.
hold
There you
on.
go.
Listen.
Look at that.
So, for context, that dude kicked for 213,633 feet. If you were to do the math, that is he kicked for about 40 and a half miles.
Thought this man was, and if you do the math, I'm not gonna do it, but you can.
I just did
Look
math.
at the fucking
Four-
mascot, bro.
I need a shirt.
Okay.
I need a shirt.
Ain't no way.
I'm-
I look up from doing math and I see a fucking artichoke on my goddamn screen.
Thank you guys for joining me on the
What
podcast
was
today.
the artichokes?
Look
Does
at
anybody
look.
else want to do the sign up?
Did you guys
I'll
hold on
do
real quick?
some.
Real quick. This it says Fiegels is known for using the coffin corner punt. This man literally invented the corner kick.
Just
for
because
a
he was
punt.
known for it doesn't mean he fucking invented it, jackass. They were doing that shit
He made
decades.
it popular. He made
Oh
it
my
popular.
god. Fucking crazy.
So thank you guys for joining us today. This has been the episode of Fourth and Wrong Podcast. Thank you, Dallas, for the trivia. Everyone made their picks. Next week, we will be making our picks, and it will be right before our Lions game that we will all be attending. We will also have a special guest on next week's episode. So you guys will get to meet him, and he will be on the podcast next week. So the host doesn't even know about it, but
I
but
don't
we
even know
will
about
we will talk to you guys. We will see you guys next week. Enjoy your guys' week of football, and everybody take care. Thank you guys for watching.